over 3,000 years, ancient Egypt stood as one of the most powerful and influential civilizations in history. At its height, the Egyptian Empire stretched north to modern-day Syria and south into present-day Sudan. But long before Egypt rose to such heights, it was a patchwork of independent city-states thriving along the Nile River in North Africa. These early city-states were divided into two regions based on the flow of the Nile: Upper Egypt, located upstream in the south, and Lower Egypt, downstream in the north. Around 3100 BCE, a pivotal moment changed history. The two regions united, forming a single Egyptian state that would endure for millennia. Historians divide this long reign into 5 key eras: 3 great periods of prosperity known as the Old, Middle, and New Kingdoms, separated by 2 turbulent chapters called the First and Second Intermediate Periods. Across these ages, nearly 300 rulers, the pharaohs, guided the nation. Interestingly, the word pharaoh, meaning great house, wasn't the ruler's original title. It only became synonymous with Egypt's kings and queens much later, thanks in part to its use in the Hebrew Bible. These rulers, who weren't always male, and in some cases weren't even ethnically Egyptian, were seen as divine protectors, bridging the human world with that of hundreds of gods. Death, however, didn't end their journey. Egyptians believed their leaders became gods in the afterlife. To prepare for this divine transformation, they built elaborate tombs, from the iconic Great Pyramids of Giza to underground chambers in the Valley of the Kings. These tombs were filled with treasures, food, wine, and even pets, ensuring the rulers had everything they needed in the next world. Their bodies were meticulously mummified, embalmed, wrapped in linen, and sealed, so the soul could reunite with the body in eternity. The monuments they left behind, the pyramids, temples, and massive statues, are more than architectural wonders. They are symbols of faith, innovation, and genius. Ancient Egyptians made groundbreaking strides in mathematics and language, achievements that helped them shape their world with incredible precision. In mathematics, they developed the cubit, a unit of measurement that allowed them to design massive structures with near-perfect geometry. By combining math with astronomy, they created a 24-hour division of the day and even a solar calendar with 365 days, laying the foundation for the modern calendar we use today. They also mastered land surveying, irrigation, and civil engineering, enabling agriculture to thrive along the Nile Valley for centuries. Language was another area where Egypt shined. Around 3150 BCE, they developed hieroglyphics, a system of more than 700 intricate symbols carved into monuments, pottery, and temples, often for ceremonial purposes. Later, they created hieratic, a faster cursive script written with ink on papyrus, a type of paper they invented from plants growing abundantly along the Nile. This innovation revolutionized record-keeping, communication, and administration, fueling the empire's growth and cultural legacy. But like all empires, Egypt's golden age eventually faded. A series of invasions, first by the Persians in the 4th century BCE and later by the Romans around 30 BCE, brought an end to a civilization that had endured longer than almost any other in history. Even today, more than 2 millennia later, the legacy of ancient Egypt remains alive. Its mathematical innovations, written language, spirituality, and engineering feats not only defined an era, but also set the bar for every civilization that followed.